Tom Kreitz and Dave Husted in match number 2 here in the $115,000 Seattle Open. Kreitz surviving the opening game, defeating Amleto Monticelli 184 to 175. Let's see if the pace picks up here in game number 2.
Kreitz didn't appear to slip on that left lane. He didn't have one of his better finishes, but he didn't appear to slip.
In practice on the right-hand lane, Dave Husted stuck a little bit, so the inconsistency right now in the approach is hampering the professionals a little bit.
3-6-10, and he just threw that shot like he didn't know what was going to happen, and he was just wanted to get it off his hand.
Yep. Just kind of wondering what was going to happen at the line, and I guess you can't overemphasize when the player is uncomfortable, not knowing what's going to happen, slip or stick at the line. It's really unsettling.
At the spare, as the 3-6-10, he changed balls. Interesting. Interesting to see if he goes that ball first. His first frame, he used a kind of a dull ball that hooks, and he's using that again.
Match play record of 17-7 as well this week, and came within 1 game of leading this event.
Has to hurry. Ooh, big break, only the 2-pin. Dave definitely struggled on both those shots. Just did not have a clean release on the first one, and that one he just definitely wanted to give it room and gave it way too much room.
I think you expressed it correctly when you said he just wanted to get through the first couple of frames without any major disasters. Do you think the players might be playing a little defensively here tonight?
Well, Husted certainly threw those first 2 frames defensively. He's looking at that pin in the 10-pin channel to see if it is far enough back and out of the way. They're going to get a hook and knock it out. And the rule states that if it's in play back there where the 10-pin or 6-pin going off could touch it and affect the pinfall, then it has to get out of there before they can make the shot.
And there you see the back-end mechanic dutifully tapping away the pin, the dead wood, as they say.
For the double. Boy, the 7 was up there for a second too. Only the 10-pin. Strikes are tough to come by tonight.
Kreitz with a PBA National Championship to his credit.
Plus a Touring Players Championship to his credit. The man can bowl in the big tournaments. Classic 4-step delivery. Free swing. Cross lane at the 10-pin, no trouble. As we were teaching the 4 steps tonight, he stands together with the feet together, the hand and foot go together at the same time. He puts the ball out there like on that table. The ball's at the right side in the 2nd step. Now watch at the peak of the backswing here, right at the peak as he takes his step. Now watch the slide come in there for the finish. Everything right by the book. I do that, but I can't hook the ball like that, Ted.
Yeah, but he's also 15 years younger than you. Good shot on the left-hand lane. He still has a little elasticity.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would call it.
I'm glad you told me that. Makes me feel better.
As we mentioned a couple of times, when you do those tips and you get down in that deep knee bend, what the folks don't realize is we have to get the chiropractor to get you back standing up, and we have to stop tape at that point. Husted trying to right himself, and still looks like he's rearing back a little bit to me at the line, but he throws a strike on lane 34.
There's his mom and dad. Champ and Kathy.
Well, here's a trivia question for you, Mike. In 1961, as part of the National Bowling League, what team did Champ Husted bowl for?
Fresno Bombers?
Nope. San Antonio Cavaliers.
That young lady sitting next to Champ was David's wife, Michelle.
Looking for the double.
Ooh, good shot, too. Boy, that ball snapped right at the end. It was just dead flush and left the 4-pin.
Well, a contrast in styles here. Husted going a little straighter with a little more speed, and Kreitz giving it that little circle rollout job.
I like David's approach better.
So Husted spares up in the 4th, but he still trails at this point by a pin. Kreitz works on a strike. When we come back, we'll see if he can double.